Alright, so here it is. We've got some puzzles to look at. Let's go. Alright. So you guys might remember a couple of weeks ago I took a look at some really awesome puzzles by a guy called NK Cubed. And that's exactly where this package has come from. NK Cubed has sent me these 4 puzzles, but there is a little twist. These puzzles haven't actually been made by NK Cubed. He was sent these puzzles by a guy called KD3W. And he is the original creator of these puzzles, so he sent them to NK Cubed to check out, and from there NK Cubed has decided to send them to me so I can check them out as well. So here they are, the 4 puzzles I've been sent. Okay, so by the looks of things we have 2 solved puzzles, so I'll get to them in a second, and then we also have these 2 scrambled puzzles. So it looks like NK Cubed or Jonathan wasn't quite able to figure these ones out, and I can see why with this guy. This is the Combo Copter Plus, and well, let me try and explain exactly what that is. So the Combo Copter Plus, as far as I can tell, is a Curvy Copter Plus, which is a curvy copter with these additional kind of petal pieces. They split into 2, which adds an extra dimension of jumbling. But then we also have these 2x2 slices, which I can't actually do. It looks like we have some bandaging here, which is preventing that turn. Oh, hang on, let me figure this out for a second. Has this been bandaged in an impossible way? Jonathan, what did you do to this puzzle? It's kind of impossible. Can I just, I mean, what do I do here? So since it is seemingly impossible to turn this piece or this piece, I don't really know where to go with this. I guess we can we do anything? I am very confused right now. I really don't understand what's going on, because even though it does bandage and it causes kind of pieces to be blocked, there's not really any way to undo this that I can see right now, at least not without cheating. So I'm not sure if Jonathan screwed around with it a little bit and made it impossible, because right now I cannot see a way to unbandage this layer. It seems kind of impossible right now. So NK Cubed, if you are watching this, let me know what you did, because I would love to figure this out. But yeah, that's the Combo Copter Plus. Really cool puzzle. It turns really nicely and it feels really nice in my hands. So that's a really lovely puzzle. So next up we have the Catsup puzzle. There is a logic behind the name of this puzzle. It's basically a corner turning square pyramid, which is CTSP, and then I guess Brandon just filled in the rest of the letters to make it the Catsup puzzle. So what this is well, it's a corner turning square pyramid. The corners of this puzzle turn, and that allows you to do your moves. But there's not really many moves you can do. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you can do a move like this, but this bandages this whole side of the puzzle. But then you can kind of undo it by doing a sledgehammer, or you turn it into a sledgehammer, and that causes this. Cool. So in its solid state, I'm pretty sure we have solid colors here. So this would be blue, red, green, yellow. Obviously these pieces here would be solved. Then on the white face, we would have these kind of double colored stickers. So we'd have white and blue, obviously underneath the white and the blue piece. So this is very limited in the turns it can make. It looks like it's just going to be sort of sledgehammer moves and then turning this top layer, which is fair. I think it's going to be a lot more complicated than it looks though, because while there's not many moves you can make, that'll also kind of inhibit the amount of algorithms we can do. So yeah, I'm really excited to have a go at this and see what is going on. Okay, so now on to the solved puzzles, and probably the two that I'm the most excited about. We have the weird Scube and we have the Penta mix-up. So I'll start with the weird Scube just because I know a little bit more about it. This is basically a Scube, and at first glance it kind of looks like a super cube Scube, because our centers have these orientations, and obviously orange leads into orange, yellow leads into yellow. Each kind of corner color here points up to the color of the face above it or next to it. So it looks to be just kind of like a cool Scube. And of course it turns like a Scube, which is to be expected. But what's awesome about this weird Scube is that, hang on, let me get it back to a solved position. So here's our solved weird Scube. But what's interesting about this puzzle is you can do a half turn, and then you can actually, I believe, switch the corner pieces like this. And then as you can see, we've now flipped them both around. And it looks a bit crazy, I won't lie. So there's that added dimension to the puzzle, which is going to make it really kind of exciting and, well, definitely more difficult than a normal Scube. So I'm going to play around with this a little bit more, and I'm going to try and scramble it up. I'm noticing a lot of catching on these corners because they rotate a little bit, but that shouldn't be a big deal. Obviously it's quite a complicated mechanism. Well, at least to me it is. So that, I'll call that a scrambled Scube. So now let's do some more of these weird corner turns. So I'm going to do one here, and then I'll also do one down here, and then slice back, and then do it the other way like this. So I'm not actually sure what this means for solving it as a Scube. I'm assuming there's going to be some parities going on, just because Scube corners shouldn't usually turn like this. But I guess we'll see once we get down to the solve. This one's a little bit more difficult to turn than the others. Just because, I'm guessing it's just because these pieces are kind of loose. But it's still okay. It still turns fine, and it's definitely usable. So there's our scrambled weird Scube. And I'm definitely going to be checking this out in another video very, very soon. Okay, so finally we have the Penta mix-up. So what exactly is this? It looks like a pentagonal prism, which is the shape of it, I suppose. And just looking at it now, I don't know, it's kind of like a 3x3 and a Mega Minx mashed into one, which is really cool. I like that a lot. So how does this turn? We can obviously only do 180-degree turns on these 3x3 faces. So we do this, which I guess would get it kind of scrambled up, but not really that much. The interesting thing with this puzzle is the mix-up aspect of it. And if you don't know what a mix-up 3x3 is, it's where you can do 45-degree layer turns, and that's exactly what you can do here. You can do a 45-degree slice, or it's not going to be 45 because this is a pentagon, but it's going to be smaller than a regular turn, and then you can actually continue making a slice. So if we do that again, we only move half of the layer, and then we make our 180-degree turn just like this. And what it'll do is it will flip the edge piece around so it faces the opposite way, which is just really, really cool. I'm really excited to try this puzzle out, probably more than all of the others, just because it looks so clean, it's so neat, the stickers are amazing. It's just a really nice looking puzzle, and it turns really well. I'm really looking forward to trying it out. Alright, so here are the 4 puzzles. We've kind of checked them out and scrambled the ones that weren't scrambled, and scrambled these a little more, unless like, what even happened to this? So of course I need to tell you all about Brandon, who has actually created these puzzles and allowed me to check them out on my channel. So K3DW, I think I got it wrong in my intro, which is quite embarrassing, but K3DW is the name of his YouTube channel, and I'll leave a link in the description below. He has really incredibly high quality videos. He has a really nice setup in which he displays his puzzles and kind of shows you how they work. Way better than any setup I've ever had on my channel, so definitely go and check him out following the link in the description below. It's definitely worth your time, and if you're interested in these puzzles and more, you'll get all of that over on his channel too. Huge thank you to K3DW for allowing me to check out these puzzles. I'm really excited to do Cancerous solves in the future, and of course thank you to NK Cubed as well for kind of suggesting that I check these out. I'm really grateful to both of you guys, and you know, I love trying out these kind of puzzles, and I just can't wait to get started. So thank you so much for watching, guys. If you've enjoyed the video, remember, give it a thumbs up. Let me know which puzzles you want to see first for a Cancerous solve video, and then of course subscribe and you'll be notified whenever I make a new video. Have an awesome day.